Hey everyone, welcome back. When you use the internet, your computer or phone sends requests directly to the servers you want to reach. But what if you wanted to act as a go between or a middleman for your web traffic? That's the job of a proxy. Okay, what is a proxy? We have two types of proxy. We have forward proxy and we have a reverse proxy. And if you want to talk about what is proxy, we need to talk about these two types. So first, let's start with what is a forward proxy. No, okay. A forward proxy, or just you can call it a proxy, is a server that sits in front of the clients. I guess, yeah. These are the clients. And we have forward proxy. It's a server that sits in front of the clients. Let me get my pen. Okay, yeah. We have the clients and we have the forward proxy here. Since in front of the clients, its job is to act as an intermediary for requests coming from client or group of or a group of clients. When a client sends a request, it goes to the proxy first or through the proxy first, and the proxy then forwards that request to the target server on the client's behalf. Why is this used? I would say this used in VPN mainly. It's for access control, basically to bypass geographic restrictions or access blocked websites. Used for anonymity to hide the client's IP address and location from destination servers. It's used for caching, basically to cache popular content for a group of users, um, like a company or school network to speed up access. Yeah. So this is a forward proxy that serves mainly the client. Next, we have a reverse proxy. So let's flip it the idea and let's talk about the reverse proxy. The reverse proxy is a server that sits in front of one or more web servers instead of being an intermediary for the client. It's an intermediary for the servers. As you can see, it sits in front of the servers. Doesn't it's not in front of the client anymore. Every single request from the internet first goes through the reverse proxy. The reverse proxy then decides which backend server should handle the request and forwards it there. The client never communicates directly with the web servers behind the proxy. This, um, uh, it's not just like that. We need to understand also what it's used for, or we need to understand how reverse proxies are used to solve major system design challenges because it is such an important thing. It's used through with just to the check the thing we will talk about, which is load balancing. I would say this is a key role. A reverse proxy can distribute incoming traffic across multiple backend servers to prevent any one server from getting overloaded. This ensures high availability and performance. Now we have security. The proxy acts as a shield, hiding the identities of the backend servers. This protects them from direct attacks like DDoS. Have it for SLTS. This proxy can handle the heavy work of encrypting and decrypting all incoming and outgoing secure traffic. This feeds up the backend servers to focus on their primary task. Lastly, is used in caching. Forward proxy, a reverse proxy can cache static contents like images and videos, delivering them to the client without ever needing to hit a backend server. In conclusion, forward proxy, we have reverse proxy. The proxy works on behalf of the client, helping them securely and privately access the internet. A reverse proxy works on behalf of the server, protecting it and distributing traffic for better performance. Both are powerful tools that act as agents, but they serve different matters. That's it for you, and see you in the future.